fire. I didn't ask, but I smiled and watched you slip off the mask. You called it fate, I called it fun. You prayed for me under a villain's sun. I never kissed you to heal, I never touched you to feel. I only whispered sweet things so you'd beg me not to kill. I never promised to stay, but you still built me a throne anyway. Laid your chest out, played side up, then called it love and drank the cut. I never needed your name, but I carved it deeper all the same. I told you I leave when I'm done, and darling, I'm not even halfway gone. You write poems with your blood, but I dip my nails in it like mud. You ache so pretty when you lose, that's why I let you choose. I never kissed you to heal, I never touched you to feel. I only whispered sweet things so you'd beg me not to kill. I never promised to stay, but you still burned for me anyway. Let you worship every scar, then blamed me when you fell too far. I never promised an end, you were just one more broken pen. But you begged for this undoing, so I gave you what I ruined best. You write poems with your blood, but I dip my nails in it like mud. You ache so pretty when you lose, that's why I let you choose. I never needed your name, but I carved it deeper all the same. I told you I'd leave when I'm done, and darling, I'm not even halfway gone. I never promised to stay, but you still burned for me anyway. Let you worship every scar, then blamed me when you fell too far. I never promised an end, you were just one more broken pen. But you begged for this undoing, so I gave you what I ruined best.
You left your claws where I bleed the most, and still I drink from the glass you toast. You never stayed, but you left a mark, sharp as a kiss, soft as the dark. Every no from your lips is just another eclipse. I keep burning for the cold that you sold like gold. You break me beautiful, every scar intentional, and I still kneel breathless, sweet, begging you to break me complete. You hurt me lyrical, like pain is ritual, and if ruin's what I get from you, then wreck me slow. it true? I trace your name in the ashen glass of everything you said wouldn't last. You warned me, I still said yes, because darling, you destroy best. Every go sounds like stay, every cut begs me to pray, but I'd rather bleed alone than live without your tone. You break me beautiful, every blow intentional. I lose myself where you begin and call the ending a win. You hurt me lyrical, crave me cynical, and I swear I'd fall again just to hear you say amen.
You're on your knees again, sweet ritual. Bruised lips and a prayer so pitiful. You say I break you like I care, but darling, you were born to tear. I never promised soft replies, only sharp glances and pretty lies. You begged for chaos, choked on smoke. Now worship what you always broke. Don't act surprised when I burn. You lit the match, didn't learn. You taste the ash like it's wine, then crawl back every time. You always come crawling when the silence starts calling, when the blood starts to sing. You come back wearing your sting. You always come crawling like devotion turned darling. I never chase, I never plead, but you bleed just how I need. You write sonnets in your bruises, sing my name when no one chooses. But I don't cradle broken men, I crown them and break them again. You say I hurt you like a hymn, but you still beg to let me in. I don't love, I undo, and still you bloom where I chew. Don't act like you forgot, you begged for every dot. I carved you into my throne, now worship me alone. You always come crawling when your soul starts falling. You want pain wrapped in lace, I give ruin with a face. You always come crawling to the queen who left you bawling. I never asked to be obeyed, but darling, look how long you stayed.
Don't touch me gently, I want a bruise. Want you sharp, want you like bad news. If this is love, then make it hurt. No soft words, just bite and dirt. Pull my soul out, slow and raw. Tell me lies I'll beg you for. Make me want what I can't take, and ruin me wide awake. I don't want prayers, I want hands, tangled sheets. No God stands, don't leave marks, leave proof instead. Show me where I begged to bled. Do it with your nails in, drag the pain, make it sin. Say my name with no regret, wreck me till I can't forget. Do it with your teeth out, make me yours, no soft route. Twist the knife and hold me still. I want the ache, I want the thrill. Kiss like you mean war, not grace. Choke me with your slowest pace. Don't pretend we're anything sweet. You're poison I want to drink on repeat. Tie me up in your sickest mood. Cut the light, call it good. I don't need saving, I need taste. I want your fire, not your grace. I don't need vows, I need commands. No soft touch, just hard demands. Say it's wrong while you invade. Pull me under, let me stay. Do it with your nails in, make me plead, make it grim. Say my name in holy lies, break me where the silence dies. Do it while I say yes, through every curse, every miss. No mercy, no slow fade, just you, bare hands, unafraid.
You're trembling now, is that for me? I see the mess you ache to be. You said ruin me like a dare, so I smiled and pulled your hair. I don't love, I feed. Don't whisper, I lead. If you want my hand, stay still. I don't kiss, I kill. You said make it rough, so I brought knives. Not for fear, but for your highs. You want bruises, you want scars. Let's see how far. You beg in the dark, you wanted damage, didn't you? Something raw, something true. Call it love, call it pain. Either way, you scream my name. You wanted damage, so I came. Wicked hands, holy flame. You shake when I say more, but darling, you asked for war. push past every line. You look best with wrists in silk, back arch skin like spilled milk. No apologies here, no shame, just your pulse calling my name. I'm not soft, I'm a threat, and you haven't felt me yet.
You didn't just break me, you branded. Every breath now feels demanded. You ruined me so beautifully. Now I want you endlessly. I'm not looking for a way out, just more of you to bleed about. Leave your marks, leave them deep. I'll wear them proud, I'll never sleep. Take what's left, tear the rest. Claim my mouth, carve your crest. I'm not whole, I'm not sane, but I'm yours. Say my name. Chain me in your name, wrap me in the shame. Tattoo every no, till all I feel is glow. Chain me in your breath, tie me closer to death. I'm not scared, I'm blessed. You own me best when I'm a mess. You lead, I follow blind. Every cut, a sacred sign. Drag me lower, drown me true. I'll call the drowning proof of you. Don't give me air, give me ache. Don't give love, give what you take. I'm addicted to the flame that never once spelled out. Say, use my sins, make them art. Say I'm yours, rip me apart. I don't flinch, I don't blame. Just chain me tight and take my name. Chain me in your name, crown me in the flame. Bite my vow, bend my spine, make me yours, ruin divine. Chain me in your breath, drag me close to death. Don't stop, don't explain, just chain me in your name.
Don't kiss me soft, I won't survive. I only feel when teeth arrive. You want truth, then pull me near, but lie while you're inside my fear. I'm not the storm you see from far. I hit like glass inside a scar. You call it love, I call it thirst, and baby, I taste better cursed. I'm not your ache, I'm the release, not your savior, just your heat. I don't melt, I mark and spark. I taste better in the dark. I taste better in the dark. When you're lost, when you're ripped apart, say my name like it's a sin, then bite it till you drown within. I taste better when you fall, when there's blood behind your call. Pull the trigger, take the shot, but you'll forget me, you will not. You want redemption, take the pain. You want peace, then why my name? I'm not a promise you can fold, I'm the fever you can't hold. You like your love with bruises deep. Your hands are wrong, your silence cheap. So don't pretend you want me clean. You want me loud, you want me mean. At your dream, I'm the bite, not your calm, I'm your night. You want mercy, leave a mark. I taste better in the dark. I taste better in the dark. When your breath forgets to
late, say I'm crawling again. But I was born for the ache in your grin. You won't worship, I bring it with teeth. You want loyalty, I'll burn what's underneath. You dress your cruelty in perfume, and I breathe it like a room. But this time don't play sweet, I brought matches to your heat. You make me want violence, not the soft kind, sirens. I tear down gods just to see if you'd finally kneel for me. You make me want vengeance in red wine sentences. I'm not crawling this time, I rise with fire behind my eyes. You carve your name into my spine and laugh when I call it divine. But I'm not your plaything on repeat. I'm the storm you dared to meet. You kiss like it's a dare, then vanish in the air. But I've tasted what you hide, and now I want you terrified. You make me want violence, chains and defiance. I don't beg, I crash, I claim. If you want chaos, know my name. You make me want blood songs, not soft hands, just wrongs. I'll burn your throne, I'll break your grace, and you'll still ask me to stay. You make me want violence, chains and defiance. I don't beg, I crash, I claim. If you want chaos, know my name. You make me want blood songs, not soft hands, just wrongs. I'll burn your throne, I'll break your grace, and you'll still ask me to stay.
You're shaking now, is that for me? You say my name like prophecy. You rage, you snap, you lose control, and still I own your twisted soul. You wanna fight, make it fast, break the rules, make it last. I don't flinch, I bite. I don't beg, I ignite. You burn so pretty when I say no. Fall like kingdoms built to glow. You burn so pretty in my hands, wild and broken on command. You call it violence, I call it foreplay. This is the price when you choose me to slay. Every scream, every vow, I like you better ruin now. You want flames, bring the spark. I don't run, I leave marks. I don't love, I consume. You walk in, I write your doom. You burn so pretty when I tease. You're the sinner, I'm the disease. You burn so pretty, right on cue.
the match, now feed the fight.
You burn so pretty, so divine. Come undone, you're already mine. You burn, you bend, you break for free. And you always, always burn for me. You want it new. You want it new.
You think I'm cracked, wild and sweet, but darling, I never taste defeat. You left your scent in every scar, but I've been carving from afar. I let you rule, I watched you win, but queens fall hardest when games begin. Now hear this promise, word for word. Your turn to ache, your turn to burn. I've seen your power, I've kissed your blade, but now it's mine, this game you made. You drew first blood, I draw the rest. You'll scream my name with no protest. You'll beg for me next, with pride undone. Kneel in the dark, where I become. You'll beg for me next, when I go still, when I'll scream my name with no protest. You burn me, yes, but now I glow, sharper than the pain you throw. I've learned to twist the way you bend, and I don't break, I just pretend. You wrote the rules, but I rewrote fate. I don't chase, I salivate. Watch you struggle to escape and beg me back, too late. I watched you strike and lick the flame, but now I'm done playing tame. I see your fear, I see you sweat, and darling love, you're not done yet. You'll beg for me next, with wrists unbound. I'll say nothing, you'll hear the sound. You'll beg for me next, with no disguise. And when you break, I'll close your eyes. You'll beg for me next, with wrists unbound. I'll say nothing, you'll hear the sound. You'll beg for me next, with no disguise. And when you break, I'll close your eyes.
You want a war, sweet, bring the match, but I'm the fire you can't catch. You think control looks good on you, then choke on all I put you through. You whisper threads like broken vows, but I've made angels scream out loud. You think you win when I go still, darling, silence is my kill. I don't beg, I bait, I don't kneel, I wait. I lick the fuse, then set the date. You say I'll crawl, that's cute, I grin. If we both fall, I'll love the sin. If we burn, I smile I smile first. You call this love, I call it bait. You crave control, I set the fate. I don't follow, I infect. You don't lead, you just deflect. So if you want the final blow, come close, I strike below. Don't kiss my hands, don't fake the crown. I rule best when falling down. You say I'll beg, but I don't bend. I let you play, now here's the end. You say I'm yours with all that pride, but darling, run and watch me ride. If we burn, I smile first. Your pain is just my thirst. I bloom best where ruin grows. I write poems in your throats. If we burn, I stand tall. Lipstick stained and love it all. You kiss the fire, I kiss worth. We burn. I smile first. I smile first.
I don't chase, I corner slow. I don't beg, I take control. If I want it pretty, I play clean. But you and I don't fit that scene. You walk like trouble, dressed in lace, like danger with a perfect face. And I don't flinch when fire breathes. I inhale it and I don't leave. You're not soft and I'm not safe. I don't bend, I break and take. You want war with someone deep, then be the chaos I'd keep. You're the chaos I'd keep, not the girl I try to fix or sweet. I want you sharp, wild-eyed, fast, the kind of storm that never asks. You're the chaos I'd claim, not the echo, not the tame. Let them run, let them sleep. But you're the chaos I keep. I've done damage you can't trace. I've seen gods beg me for grace. But you don't fold, you burn. And that's the kind of pain I earn. So don't go soft, don't go sweet. Don't give me calm, give me heat. If I wanted peace, I'd walk away. But I want the one who makes me stay. You're not mine, not in chains. You're the thrill inside my veins. So if you're wild, don't retreat. Be the chaos I'd keep. You're the chaos I'd keep, not the dream that comes too cheap. Let them beg for quiet lives. I want the woman who survives. You're the chaos I crave, not the whisper, not the saved. I've broken kings, made demons weep. But you're the chaos I keep.
You don't scare me, you tempt. You speak like a weapon I never meant. You move like smoke with a knife inside. And I've never been good at at staying dry. I've burned better men, watched them fall, but you smile like you'd burn it all. You don't play for mercy or grace, you play to win and leave no trace. I don't follow, I stand, I don't run, I demand. But you turn ruin into vice. You're the fire I'd burn with twice. You're the fire I'd burn with twice. Not for comfort, for the price. We don't kiss like they do in light. We tear, we break, we ignite. You're the danger I defend, not the boy, the bitter end. You take dark and make it nice. You're the fire I'd burn with twice. Most men want soft, want clean. You want the venom in between. You call my name like a war drum, and I answer because I'm not numb. So don't expect a quiet bed, expect nails and things unsaid. If you're chaos, then don't think twice, because I'm the reason devils rise. I don't yield, I don't try, I don't blush when you lie. But you ask without a voice. You're the fire I'd burn with choice. You're the fire I'd burn with twice, with no pause, with no advice. I don't want peace in your hands, I want war with wedding bands. You're the danger I defend, not the maybe, not the end. You don't feel like something nice. You're the fire I'd burned twice.
You said you'd burn with me twice, so light the match, I won't think twice. I don't flinch, I don't retreat, but I never expected to want defeat. You talk like danger dressed in silk, I crave the cut more than the milk. You don't beg, you take and lead, and I admit it now, you win when I bleed. I fought to stay above the flame, but you smile like we're the same. So if I fall, let it be known, I fell because you felt like home. You win when I bleed, when I drop the mask and let you lead. You don't ask, you break with grace. You kiss like war in sacred space. You win when I fall, when I give you nothing safe at all. Not because you lied or screamed, but because you saw the darkest me. I've conquered queens, bent fate to will, but you undo me standing still. You touch like punishment and prayer, and I forget who put me there. No cage, no leash, I choose this fall. If you're my ending, take it all. They call it weak, but here's the creed. You win when I bleed. I try to stay untamed, unseen, but you tore through every screen. So if this breaks, let them see I was yours before you touched me. You win when I bleed. not with chains, but with the need. You don't trap, you make me stay by giving me no other way. You win when I fall, when I answer your last call. So go ahead, take what you see. You win when I bleed. When I bleed.
I watched you fall like no one does, not with tears, but with a cause. You didn't beg, you didn't run, you gave me blood and called it done. You let me see behind the flame, and I knew then I'd lose the game. I speak in fire, move in fear, but I was never safe when you got near. You saw the cracks I tried to hide, you kissed the part I swore had died. I burned the world to stay alone, but you never needed home. I was never safe from you, from the way you see right through. You didn't take, you didn't steal, you just stood still and made it real. I was never built to fall, but you didn't break, you heard it all. Now I shake and now it's true. I was never safe from you. They all wanted what I pretend. You wanted what I couldn't mend. You called the storm but stayed through rain. You touched the part I swore was shame. I lit the fuse and said don't come. You walked in and made me numb. I never begged until right now. To lose like this, I don't know how. You never shouted, never chased. You stayed while I erased. Now I'm falling in full view, and I was never safe from you. I was never safe from you. You're the war I never knew. You didn't trap, you just stayed, and somehow that's how I decayed. I was never built to bend, but you were the means to an end. You were the one thing I couldn't undo. I was never safe from you.